Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Metroid Fusion. Last time we got stuck here, and I was joking last part. There is an escape route. So don't worry, Nintendo wouldn't leave it like that. That'd be a dark ending if it did. And now we're in this area, which has this theme. And oh, for the love of, dude, just stay dead. This is the exact same red leaf body from the end of Other Ram, even though it's been infected by X parasites, which is just dandy. And now that we know he's there, we're gonna have to fight him at some point. Yeah, it's inevitable. Anyway, power bomb here, and it'll reveal a missile tank. Luckily, that room is pretty much leads right to the docking bays. And it's time for the second to last time we'll be in this room, actually. Hi, ship. I only see you 3 times in the game. I'm saving there because they're coming up on a tricky part. We've learned that the main silo of the reactor core has shut down for no reason. At least no reason that we know of yet. And we see that the Yakuza tutorials who actually boarded the ship. How they knew how to do that, I don't know. And actually, as far as I know, I don't know. I don't think we ever learned why the Yakuza tutorials are actually on the BSL station. I mean, I'm glad they are, considering the ending, but I'm not going to spoil that. Anyway, now those bugs from Sector 2 have finally hatched and are now one of the more annoying enemies in the game, the wasps. They probably have some name, I don't know. And now we see that some sort of weeds are choking this main reactor, but we don't know why. And great, space pirates. Don't waste your time shooting missiles at them, even though I do later. It's faster to use 2 charge shots. And if you miss this energy tank, you're probably avoiding it intentionally because considering a 0% run, or well, 1% because it's physically impossible to do 0. I always forget where these blocks you can break are on this specific floor. They have power bomb right here. You don't have to, but it's just a bit faster. And you get a missile tank. The power bomb and 1 missile will take out a space pirate, but it takes a bit too much time, in my opinion. And there's another eye door. So we know that there's a boss next. Now charge up your beam. As soon as you hear it, enter, fire up, and shoot a couple missiles. This is, I'm not joking, this thing is actual name, Yakuza. Who not only has Ceres' battle theme, thankfully, but also is actually one of the more annoying bosses. The only way you can hurt is once mouth is open. And make sure it doesn't grab you, because it can do a lot of damage, because it can combo and grab you. Which can do like 4 energy tanks in 2 attacks, so be careful. But for some reason it makes the sound effect that Metroids make when they grab onto you in Zero Mission. I don't know why. So, anyway, now we're done with his first phase, and the second phase is to use the power we're going to get from him to jump around the room. I'm not sure which is faster for this, whether it's super missiles or charge shots. I just instinctively charge. Anyway, if you remember from Zero Mission, what ability allows us to jump infinitely in the air? I'm not just, actually, what's he dropping when he spins? Is that like some sort of tooth, or is that a larvae? No way to tell, really. Sorry I'm not talking much, but I'm enjoying this song. I recommend you look it up. I think it's called Sarah's Battle Theme. But anyway, now we're down to this again. We're going to be... luckily, there's only, trying to count. Besides this one... maybe about 2, maybe 3 of these things left. We're getting close to the end. Maybe about 2 parts left, maybe 3. And we recovered the space jump. Now, this is the order that you usually get it. It's not Screw Attack Space Jump that you get it, like you do in Zero Mission. In this, in most games, you get the space jump first. Yeah, every Metroid game, actually. Besides Zero Mission. And the original. I'm not sure about Metroid 2, though. I haven't played that in years. And now save rooms and recharge rooms are back online, but silos are no longer accessible. Well, at least right now. To find the source of those routes to proceed, luckily it's fairly easy to find where to go. Why do I have those in such big sizes, I wonder? I'm saving because there's another tricky part coming up that was the bane of my existence when I was a little kid. Anyway, to progress, just go through this little route, power bomb because it's actually a bit faster. And these footsteps. One of the final encounters of the SA-X, and by far the most pain in the ass one in my opinion. Shoot a missile to freeze him, shoot another one to freeze him just in case, lay a power bomb, freeze him so he doesn't shoot you, freeze him again, immediately after that, then just run like hell, aim diagonally up, and shoot so you can get into this door before he can. And jump up here and do that, and roll into the ball and get it back there. That took me 3 months to do, my first playthrough. Anyway, you might seem like that end, but this is actually missile-able. I think that only the first 2 blocks are missiles. Anyway, and here lay a power bomb down after destroying this annoyance. And try to keep yourself alive, by the way. And we're back in this room, which we haven't been in since part 2? Maybe part 3? No, it's part 2. In this room, you have to space jump up to the top, but first blast through this wall and kill these things to get a power bomb expansion. There's a save room in case you need it, but I don't. Although, I do a football tackle. In case you didn't see that, I diagonal shine sparked into that guy accidentally, even though I meant to shine spark directly up. Because up here, as soon as I can get up there, is a nothing, but roll in here and you get a secret recharge room. I don't know how I found that the first time, I just did. And we're already almost at the next boss. Blast through the ceiling, blast through this and try not to disturb the bugs within. blast him open, and next boss, hello. This is the Notori, which looks awful like the chorizo from Super Metroid. Strategy for this guy, blast him to full missiles and powerbomb every now and then to get the spores off screen. After a bit of damage, his arms and face will fall off, and he will turn color like most bosses do, so you can tell how much damage you've done to them. He's Mr. Purple. And now if you look at what he's shooting, you can tell immediately what power we're going to get from him. It's another large core X, or beam X as I like to call them when I was little. And since this one's shooting yeah, I wonder which beam this one has, even though I already know. If I could actually hit it. There we go. And we get the plasma beam ability. This pierces enemies. And in this game it can utterly rape stuff. See these guys? Dead. Actually, that's one thing I do like about this game more over other Metroids, is that, like Metroid Prime, the rate of fire is really good. Anyway, now we have to get out of this place, so we have to head all the way back to the recharge rooms. But that door that we went through the first time when we first saw the SAX is still destroyed. There's no fixing that. So we have to take an alternate route. First, go into this room over here, get it to the right, place a power bomb, jump up, go to here, jump up there to get another energy tank. Now from here it's really simple. Just to get to the recharge rooms, just follow the path. Place a power bomb there, and we're back here since part 2. You could use the save room if you wanted at any point, by the way, but I just don't use them. Often, at least. And he seems surprised that we've restored the plasma beam. I wonder why. But we can't take on the SAX even though we have the beam that could pierce him, because we don't have some vital stuff. And it seems that there's been an explosion in the Sector 5 data room, so let's head on over there. And when he says the damage is staggering, he means it. If I remember correctly, actually, this is the last time we're going into Sector 5. Yeah, it is. And it seems that the thing that caused the damage, the thing that was flying around the same thing that entire time, was the Nightmare. Something that Sam was first encountered in Metroid Other M. That was a weird startup effect. Speed brushes just usually make that sound. Anyway, if you use a power bomb to see how to get in this thing, you can't see it. That's because they cleverly hit an entrance right there. That took me years to figure out. Shoot open that door. This is a bit of a speedrun tactic, which I'm going to fail at if I remember correctly. Run all the way through here, get a speed booster, and don't fail. Let's try that again, shall we? And shine spark. Oh, that was awesome. Anyway, if you like this video, rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.